Let's see the funniest thing ever. Death. Yeah, she deserved it. Yeah, now she's dead. Oh. Okay,
Hey
this
guys,
is
it's
the
Ash here
worst.
with Watch
This is the worst way to die.
And these are the top 10 most hilarious deaths in anime.
No, to be honest, this is the best way to die.
For this list, we'll be looking at the funniest ways a character has met their maker in anime. Number 10, keep on trucking on. Zombieland Saga. Sakura is a high school girl with big dreams, high spirits, and a whole lot of heart.
Yeah, she's about to kiss death in the mouth.
The only issue is, she never learned to look both ways before crossing the street. So within a few minutes...
Yeah, who cares about that? I don't know. I don't look when I'm crossing the street. I don't care. If I have to die, man, I can dodge, you know? I can dodge.
Episode, both her and her aspirations are literally...
I can break a truck with my hand. Yeah, it's a lovely day. Fuck you, bitch. Poor girl. This is a terrible way to die.
Funnier, the abrupt tonal shift is accentuated by a killer heavy metal track too. Unfortunately, Sakura gets into the habit of being struck by speeding vehicles, and somehow this gag is even more hysterical the second time through.
This girl deserves it. She's so dumb. The second time, and you're not gonna look around. The second time. Come on! It's like being bit by a hyena 2 times. Okay, I think it's easier to be hit by a truck than to be bit by a hyena, but...
Although, for the sake of Sakura's dignity, fingers crossed, it doesn't happen a third time. Number 9, too much brawn, not enough brain. One Punch Man. Communication is key in any relationship, but especially when you're plotting to take over the world. So when the brainy half of this villainous duo ordered a squashing, he really should have specified which shoulder the enemy was on. Hindsight is 2020 though.
I remember this one.
No time to clarify before the muscle part of his team splats his brother on accident. This
is so stupid. I love this anime.
It lingers on the moment of realization just long enough to make the overblown reaction downright gut-busting. Since this is the very first episode,
is dead.
It's pretty much impossible to resist chuckling right alongside Saitama. After a showing like that, defeat by one punch is something of a mercy. Number 8.
Man, the first season of One Punch Man is so good. The animation is so incredible.
Coming out with a bang. Naruto Shippuden. Sometimes it shows at its funniest.
Yeah, tonight it has 2 brothers. They didn't die in a shameful way.
Certainly the case.
I remember this. Yeah, I'm gonna have my dream. I'm gonna be a great Hokage. Yeah, Dad.
On paper, Nawaki's tragic demise is a pivotal moment for
this guy's not happy.
But the actual mode of death elicits more laughter than tears. There's just something deeply ironic about Orochimaru.
Yeah, this is my favorite character.
Commending Nawaki's spirits right before he's blown to smithereens.
Nawaki, kiyoteru wa ne.
Loser. I don't think you're gonna be a Hokage anymore. You're not gonna be a Hokage. Tsunade's crying. Tsunade's sad, and I'm sad, Tsunade. But this loser doesn't deserve to be a Hokage because a mine killed him. He was killed by a mine. He's not a real ninja.
There's no music cue, no pained reactions, and no hints of actual tragedy.
This is not as pathetic as Neji's death, but this is a pathetic death.
Instead, when
Neji's death is a really bad death.
Gets thrown back, it plays out like the punchline to an unintentional joke. At least Tsunade takes it seriously, because it's gotta be difficult for anyone else to do the same.
戦争だからね今は
Number
Yes.
7, Lancer dies, and dies again. Carnival Phantasm.
Wait, this is
The Fate
Fate?
Stay Night series is a brooding saga about sacrifice, honor, and the importance of a life.
Wait.
Its comedic spin-off, Carnival Phantasm,
Okay, this is a comedy spin-off because I don't remember Fate being
bit
this
of a
funny.
different story. There, Lance's penchant for dramatic deaths becomes a running gag. The poor guy meets his end in almost every episode in increasingly unceremonious ways.
They're making funny
Funniest
faces.
part is
The guy is dead and they're making funny faces.
non-reaction
What the
from the
fuck,
rest
bro?
of the cast. None of them seem particularly bothered by
Like, oh no, my friend died. That's the way they're doing it. They're doing, our friend died.
Lance's routine deaths, no matter how brutal.
Yes, I don't think
If
this
they-
is cool, man. If I die, I want to see you all crying. I want to see people crying. I don't want to see...
They remember his name at all.
Yeah, I don't want to see funny faces at my funeral.
僕じゃなかったら死んでるよね実際隣で知らない青タイツが死んでるよね
Though, even if the rest of the cast doesn't care, Lance's committed screams ensure this joke never gets old. Number 6, Shot in the Dark, Death Note. Not even Light himself could have crafted a more poetic demise than this. And given how many bodies he's racked up, that's really saying something. For starters, Matt has no one to blame but
Man, this character is so useless that I watched Death Note like 1,000 times. This is one of the anime that I watched the most. And I don't remember this guy.
himself for thick-headedly running
This is
right
how
into the
useless
enemy's
this guy
trap.
is.
先回りしてる車がどれだけいるんだ高田の声ってのは
Yeah, bro.
That's not even his biggest gaffe. Outnumbered, outgunned, and outmatched, the cocky sidekick then decides to call their very serious bluff. Suffice it to say, "You won't shoot" are the absolute funniest last words for someone who's then shot to death.
大体俺は高田様誘拐の共犯聞きたいこともあるだろう撃つわけ
Bro, they're ruthless.
As the perfect cherry on top, the bodyguards proceed to
Yeah, but he can't stop smoking. This guy is a very addicted guy. Yes, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna die fucking
say
smoking.
exactly what's
Yeah,
on
at least-
everyone's mind. That
At least he died with a cool face. I
Yeah.
would've, because I think when I die, I'm gonna die with that face. This is gonna be my face when I die. And this guy has a cool face.
really
So
was
I
an
think it's
idiot.
worth it. It's worth
バ
it.
カがどうせ何も喋らんだろうし平様に逆らった罪は死でしか償えないんだ
Number 5, Sliced, Not Mashed. Magical Witch Puni-chan.
No, the carrot. The carrot. Oh my god, they're gonna kill the carrot.
The recipe for a
The onion.
spellbinding
No,
curry
don't kill
is
the
as
onion.
follows. Plenty of rice,
No, stop this. Don't kill the
some
onion.
spicy seasoning, and a heaping dose of magical vegetables. But when the sentient produce gets a bit shy on the diving boards, a brave potato
I
steps up
can't. No, I can't. I can't say
the
this.
peeler.
No, stop. Wait, he's seppukuing himself.
It's a truly inspiring display of courage that not so subtly winks at some of the genre's cheesiest deaths. The fact this dish stars carrots and potatoes just makes it all the sweeter, especially
Aw.
since, like any good demise, the potato turns around to give some worthwhile last advice.
We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you forever. I'm not gonna forget you. And you're gonna be so delicious. I'm gonna eat you.
Sure, he's no onion, but this scene still brings forth a few tears, just from laughter instead of pain.
野菜が本当に生きてやがる
Yeah, this is the
Number
set.
4, a slippery entrance. XL Saga.
Man, what a guy. What a guy. I wish I could look like this. Ah, man.
Someone who founded the
guy-
Department of City Security, Dr. Kabapu sure doesn't take
This
many
guy
safety
has
precautions
sauce.
in his day-to-day life. So for his grand entrance, he drops the lights, turns on some music, and slips his way to utter hilarity. His opening is a 10 out of 10, but Kababoo gets some serious deductions for the
Kababoo,
landing.
this is that
or
guy's
rather,
name?
the lack thereof.
Man, I hate this character already.
He gets completely wasted on the floor with some appropriate sound effects to go along with it. It's not memorable in the way he would have liked, but at least it left him and those watching in total stitches.
Yes, everybody's laughing at this guy. His friends, they look disappointed. He's so pathetic. He's so pathetic to the point that his friends see him dying and they just like, with poker faces.
The best death.
The best death.
Dogra.
Nice. This is a great title.
In the midst of a war for freedom, it's not a stretch to say that Festo expected to go out with a bang. Of course, he probably assumed it would be on the battlefield, so it came as quite the shock when his motorcycle joyride ended in disaster. For all intents and purposes, the abrupt explosion should be tragic, but it's hard to do anything other than laugh, considering Festo had literally just finished gloating about how he's the best.
This is a cool death. This is a real cool death. Come on! I wanna die like this!
The pained cries of his comrades almost salvaged this scene.
Man, I respect this guy. I would pay respect for him forever. This is a great hero. This is a great death.
There's never been a better example that irony is a real cruel mistress.
Yeah, Festo-san is so dead right now.
Number 2, holding out for a hero. Konosuba.
Wait, I'm gonna get spoilers from here.
There's no shame in a glorious hero's death, but of course that means you actually have to save someone. Kazuma definitely had the right idea when he pushed
this is how he gets to the isekai.
The way of an oncoming truck, except it was actually just a tractor.
No! My collection!
So not only did he shove a girl for no reason, but he then died from his misplaced anticipation. Honestly, it's a good thing he perished when he did, because the ridicule of his peers may have been worse than death.
俺の死因はトラクターに耕されたってこと？
いいえ、ショック死ですけど、トラックにひかれたと勘違いして。
ショック死
？Man, imagine this. You die, and after death, they're laughing at you because they think you're pathetic because you died in a very stupid way. Oh, this is gonna happen to me. No, shit. Oh, no,
Thankfully,
no.
Kazuma resurrected in a parallel world, so he has a chance to try and redeem his embarrassing final moments.
He wet himself!
Before we continue,
man, everybody laughed at this guy! Poor guy!
Be sure to subscribe to our channel
oh,
and ring
shit.
the bell to
oh,
get
this is gonna happen to me so
videos.
No,
you have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them.
Yes. I want to see the first one. Yes, let's go to the first one.
Number 1, a one-way trip. Nichijou. Dolph can take some solace that his demise is mercifully quick. Its legacy, however, will probably keep
Princess
people cackling
Starla.
for years to come.
Okay.
ドルフ、てめえ、自分で何やってんのか分かってんのかこら！
After all, death by tripping has got to be one of the most humiliating ways to go, especially
Wait,
when
tripping? He's gonna give her LSD?
a big bad villain trying to seem threatening. Since there's no build-up, no foreshadowing, and no musical cue, the shock of his faceplant is already memorable enough.
Okay. Okay, this trip. Oh my
But
god.
because he tripped over himself, this gut-busting stunt feels like it's in a whole league of its own. Apparently, all along, the
Man,
biggest...
this is a death of a 98-year-old guy, man.
threat to Dolph's
This is not a
operation
death
was his
for a
own
young
2 feet.
guy.
Shh.
Man, if I'm 172 years old and I trip and I die, I think this is understandable. But this guy, this is not at the age of dying in this pathetic form.
Did you enjoy?
Yes, everybody's laughing at this pathetic loser. He deserves death.